Bumrah to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first. Up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult.
The fielders come up to stop the quick singles.
Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's... The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Five runs added in that over. The Vikings are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Jansen, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Jansen with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 5 off it. The Vikings are 10 for none. Bumrah from the Tata end. misses everything. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Huge. That has flown.
The bowler just has to watch that one sail straight back over his head. Brilliant shot, deserves 6.
Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. 7 off it. The Vikings are 17 for none. Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear. The batter looks really annoyed with that one. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. Well, that'll be an over best forgotten, and really quickly. You give that many no balls away, and it's truly time for a bowling change. Crack! Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Was quick onto that in the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. 9 runs added there. The Vikings are 39 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Got the slower ball and gave it the full treatment.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Drilled that one away. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, too good. That is huge.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Bumrah from the Tata end. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's the over. The Vikings are 59 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. The Warriors kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Vikings are 76 for none. Jansen from the Garware Pavilion end. Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Ten runs added in that over. The Vikings are 86 for none.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Tata end.
The new bowler into the attack.
Bowler and fielders look really confident.
Some adjustments to the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. The Warriors having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Over, the Vikings are 88 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Patel has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid... Perfect time to take a wicket.
The Warriors needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Doesn't beat the infield. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes.
Misses everything.
Can he get the 50?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Vikings are 109 for 2. Narayan from the Tata end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Padding up to that. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Eight runs added there. The Vikings are 117 for 2.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Rohit, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Zampa into the attack now from the Tata end. Massive outside edge.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Wow, that's missed a lot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary. What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary. The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over. The Vikings are 158 for 2. Zampa from the Tata end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front. But early, well-timed and 4 runs. The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Nearly gets the edge. Zampa with a great delivery there. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Out. Caught. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Head taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Smacks that away through the gap.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotation.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. A nicely taken catch in the slips. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Head watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Over, the Vikings are 205 for 5. Zampa from the Tata end. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 13 runs added there. The Vikings are 218 for 5. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6 this. Innings starting to motor.
22 runs added in that over. The Vikings are 240 for 5.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Edge, but it drops safely. Zampa with a huge appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Huge. That has flown.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
8 runs added in that over. The Vikings are 248 for 6.
How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
No. Terrible shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. The Warriors managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Zampa from the Tata end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Too full, punch back down the ground. It could be 4.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Couldn't get it through the field. "17 runs out of there. The Vikings are 276 for 6.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A few moves made in the field.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble!
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses everything. Wow, that's missed a lot. Over the Vikings, 294 for 6. Going with spin now.
Into the attack for the Warriors.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That was a huge hit, incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the ball, but it still goes for 6.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Read the short ball really well, gets onto the back foot and it flies over the boundary. Bit of a change up in the field now. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Bumrah from the Tata end. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Jensen with a great delivery there. Jensen over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. A direct hit and this could be gone. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
6.
Out. Fine leggers up, and it's an easy catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They find themselves at 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Salt wants plenty from these bowlers.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
18 runs added there. The Vikings are 344 for 7. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Tartar end. Dug that out well.
Overpitched and punched down the ground. Brilliant batting.
Six runs added in that over. The Vikings are 350 for 7. Salt, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That was seen. So early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Beats the field with a great shot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4. That's the over. The Vikings are 360 for 8. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. How will he reply?
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
End of the over, and what a majestic batting. Narayan from the Garware Pavilion end. In the air and gone, straight to short cover. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Shot, not waiting around.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Huge, that has flown.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Patel back into the attack.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
No, terrible shot. End of the over, 6 off it. The Vikings are 407 for 9. It's been a great bowling display so far. Would be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. Nice, solid defensive shot. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. 9 runs added there. The Vikings are 416 for 9. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. And the keeper takes it. That's great bowling. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. First ball.
Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Gone! What a start. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. Brilliant.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
13 runs added there. The Warriors are 13 for 1.
One gone and an excellent start. To this power play.
Phillips, the spinner, coming into the attack. Jeez, timed that well.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. The bowler looks really confident.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
10 runs added there. The Warriors are 23 for 2.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper. Gone. Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Warriors are 34 for 3. Phillips from the Garware Pavilion end. Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Edged it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set, and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Misses everything. That is quite extraordinary. Jensen, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Warriors are 52 for 6.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate. Just ahead of the required rate so far.
Oh, great ball. Huge edge and gone. Brilliant catch. Wow, what a catch. Turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Everyone's gone up. Wow, that's missed a lot. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Phillips getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10-plus runs an over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that...
Impressive hitting display at the moment.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? That's the over. The The Warriors are 74 for 7.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The Vikings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
5 runs added in the over. The Warriors are 79 for 8.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. In the air and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
9 down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Warriors are 86 for 9. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Gone, bowled in, and it's all over.
That's it. They're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.